Hello, welcome to our very first video in our sustainability series. What these videos are going to look like is basically just 3 sustainability type products and 1 action. And when I say action, I don't necessarily mean like donating or recycling or picking up trash. Sometimes it might be that, but I want it to be more like weird little actions that I kind of do in my day-to-day that aren't something I have to think too much about, but they may just be kind of like weird to people who don't do them every day. And my other little thing I want to say about products is that when I hear the word product, to me that's kind of inherently contradicting sustainability, because one thing that I don't think we talk about enough with sustainability and being eco-friendly and that sort of thing is the impact that the production of items alone has on the environment and the planet. Recycling and end-of-life happenings is such a small part of the overall impact that items have on this planet. And I don't think that we often consider the beginning of that. It's only what happens to it after. So with that being said, when I'm saying and talking about a lot of these products, these are all products that I have collected over time. I didn't just go out and buy all of these in order to live a more sustainable life, because that in itself is not necessarily sustainable. I hope that makes sense, but the most sustainable thing that you can use or do is the thing that you already have. So a lot of these are like cleaning products or products that you would use around your house, and I am not at all suggesting that you go out and buy them and throw away the stuff that you have right now. Don't do that. Use what you have, and then when you go to replace it, consider replacing it with a more sustainable item. And I think it will make more sense when I start going through, but I did just want to say that because I'm talking about products, and to me, buying stuff is not sustainable, and it can be, I think that can be a little tricky to kind of like navigate. So I decided that I would break this down, kind of just like going room by room and picking out all of the products that I really love in each room. And that reminds me too, I also wanted to say that these products are products that I like truly use. Nothing that is in this video today, or probably any video in the future, will be something that I haven't used and tested myself. And one thing that I'm about to show you right now, I will go further into detail with that, and that is Blue Lamp. So I absolutely love Blue Lamp, but there are 2 of their products that I don't like and I don't use. But pretty much everything I have tested and I love it. The 2 things that I don't use is the laundry detergent. I don't think they do sheets. I think they do pods. They're not wrapped in plastic though. And it's not that I don't necessarily think anything's wrong with them. My husband and I both, I think, are just so used to the laundry sheets that we were already using that when we started using them, we just kind of got itchy, so we had to stop. But I don't want to say anything negative about it because I don't really know. I mean, our clothes seemed to clean just fine, but it was just that. And then the other thing are their dishwasher tablets. They do have a tablet for that. Again, it's not wrapped in any plastic or anything. And again, I don't want to talk negatively about it because I love Blue Lamp so much, and it could just be our dishwasher because we have a well and the water's kind of like hard, and sometimes the iron, like clogs things up and it doesn't rinse super well. So it's really hard for me to say that that is the tablet's fault because I don't know, but I did just want to say that because those are the 2 that I don't. I'm recovering from being sick. You can probably hear it in my voice. So I had a little coughing fit and it threw me off. I had to start over. Well, not start over, but take 2. The 2 that I have here are just the glass cleaner and the hand soap. Both of these are Keep Forever bottles. This one is glass, this is not. This is like a hard plastic. But I've had it for almost a year probably, and I've never had to like change it. And then yeah, so you keep these, they send you the concentrate, and with what I love about Blueland is it's all a tablet or a powder, and then all the packaging that it comes in is compostable, which I prefer over a lot of the other cleaning companies that do something similar, because there's one in particular that I'm thinking of where the concentrate that they send you is just in another smaller bottle. And to me that just like, it doesn't make sense. Like, I don't know if that smaller bottle is glass or plastic, but either way, that's something that is now, it has to be produced. It's probably, I mean, I don't know, it might be produced from recycled materials, but those things are almost never recycled. Like, I don't know, that part just really bothers me. But this compostable packaging, I can just throw it in my compost in my backyard, and it's good. I don't have to worry about it, so I feel really good about that. Those were the two. Oh, I forgot to grab my third one, but I'll show you this one first. The Misto pump. So this replaces single-use like aerosol oil sprays, you know, like canola or olive oil, whatever, those cooking sprays that you get. And what I love about this is that I actually bought 2 of these because you can use whatever oil you want in them. And my husband and I were always buying 2 separate ones. One that was like a canola or like a baking or something, and then one that was olive oil. So this one we always keep filled with olive oil. And then the second one we can have to add, because we do use other oils quite a bit for other things, so it's nice to have the second one that we can put other oils in, because like I said, this one always has olive oil in it. And the thing with those the single-use ones is the container is pretty easily recyclable, but you would have to remove that little plastic piece, and I doubt anybody does that. So with this, you just put your oil in, and then this is like a pressurized system, so that when you pump it, there's nothing in here right now, I don't think. I hope it's not gonna get old stuff, but. And my third one that I wanted to talk about for today's video are reusable paper towels. And I know these are like nothing new. Most people kind of have heard about reusable paper towels at this point. But again, I love them. I do have regular paper towels in my house, and I do still use them. But since buying these, the amount of disposable paper towels that I have used has gone down so much, which of course is great. And I don't understand why things like this people don't buy, because you're just going to save yourself money in the long run. Like, this might be a little bit more of an investment up front, but paper towels are pretty expensive now. I think like the last I saw like a big pack of at my like local store was like $30, which is like pretty much how much one of these is, but you can use this over and over and over again. So I get it can be inconvenient, and that is why for like really gross things, like I have a cat, cats puke on the floor, I don't want to use one of these and then run this through the dishwasher. The paper towels come in handy for that. But like a package of paper towels in our house lasts a fairly long time because we just don't use them that often. So those are the 3 products I wanted to talk about today. Starting in the we'll move around the house after. And then the action that I wanted to talk about that is like kind of silly maybe is I don't ever, like almost like physically cannot bring myself to do it, throw anything into the trash or recycling that is like a connected loop. Everything I have to cut. I have so much anxiety. I literally will, like at parties where we like to drink beer, and we have a lot of friends that like to drink beer, so whenever there's a get together, everyone is bringing their like specialty craft beer, like 4-packs, and they have like the plastic, you know, things that hold them together. Not like the old plastic like from when I was little, where it's like the stretchy cheap plastic, you know, it's like the firm plastic that the cans snap into. Those, they have like, there are holes in the sense that if something and what I'm always imagining is like some poor little animal like got its head stuck in, it might not be able to get back out. You know, it's like the plastic is closed, but there's a circle inside of it, so I have to cut that. It stresses me out. Whether it's going to the trash, recycling, I don't care, because let's be honest, most things in recycling end up in the trash. But yeah, and I have, for example, like we just got our Christmas tree, and if you were going to like a Christmas tree farm and buy a Christmas tree, they will wrap it in that like netting stuff, which is great for getting it home and stuff without damaging your tree. But I'm like looking at this thing and there's like a million holes in this netting. I haven't thrown it away. It's sitting in the basement because I don't think it's possible for me to go through and cut every single one, and the anxiety that it would give me if I put that in the trash is too much. So I'll probably try and find something that I can do with it. But that is all today, or that is all for today for this Sustainability Saturday or Sunday, depending on when it goes out. And I really hope that maybe you learned something new, or maybe you were inspired by something, and I will see you on the next one.